All right, everybody, it's me, Gregory Mannarino. We are together again on this lovely post-market wrap-up. Crazy day. What's the date? November, I cheated. I just looked. 19, 2020. Um, some of what happened today is laughable, and some of it is just frankly pathetic. I don't know where to start, but let's talk about these markets real quick. Um, As I outlined this morning, prior to the market open, stocks did open lower. Okay, stocks remained lower most of the day. But what happened? Why did the market turn around and positive, slightly positive? The Dow put on like 43 points. Well, would you believe it? Congress is going to start talking. They're going to start talking again about stimulus for the American people. What is it now, 7 months? 7 months and the market continues to buy the story without any results whatsoever. Sounds like the China trade deal that never happened. It's incredible. The market is retarded. Yeah, it's retarded. And I do mean retarded. So, yes, that did put a little spark underneath the market. I think had they not made this announcement today that they're going to start talking again about a stimulus for the American people, which is really what it really comes down to is more easy money for the market. It's not about stimulus for the people. It's trillions in more debt. You understand? The market wants another hit of drugs. It's going to get another hit of drugs in the form of trillions of dollars, trillions in debt. It's an astonishing thing to see, but that's what the market wants. Okay, once the market heard this news, did you see the dollar? The dollar reverses, goes from being the knee-jerk into the dollar to going negative. You can't make this stuff up, but this is what's going on. 10-year yield remains static pretty much at 0.85. Gold and silver fell under pressure, and cryptocurrencies did catch a bid. That's essentially the story. But what I want to do here with you, again, a lot of stuff happened, a little blow by blow. I love doing this. So let's talk about this creature here. The creature that I'm pointing at is Mr. Jamie Dimon, the CEO of JP Morgan. Now, this is what he said, and he's been saying this like forever. Bitcoin is not my cup of tea. Let me explain this to you in case you don't know. No Wall Street Bank CEO wants you in anything besides the dollar. Okay, so of course, I would be willing to bet a large sum of money that Mr. Jamie Dimon here owns a lot of Bitcoin. A lot. Personally, I'm not talking about the bank. It's an investment bank. They own Bitcoin. There's no doubt about it. But with regard to Jamie Dimon himself, he has a personal stash of Bitcoin that you probably would not believe. So he can say what he wants to, but in reality, there's not a single Wall Street Bank CEO that wants you in anything but the dollar. Okay? So I'm glad we cleared that up. Now here's something very interesting. This is Bloomberg. I'm going to read this. The euro was the most used currency for global payments last month. This is the first time it has outpaced the dollar since 2013. Very interesting. There's more talk again today about the Federal Reserve and their digital dollar. It's not speculation. This is going to happen. There's just no doubt about it. Now, this is lovely. Here's the headline. Ready? This is Market Watch. U.S. leading economic indicators rise again in October. But growth is slowing. Imagine my shock. So obviously, this is me, these leading indicators are wrong. Duh. Can't make this up, people. You cannot do it. Now, here we go. Here's the lovely, you have a barf bag? Christine Lagarde. The other inhuman thing out there. Here's what she says. The European Central Bank pledges forceful stimulus coming in December. forceful. You got force from Lagarde, and you got the tools from Yellowstone. You get my drift? Yeah. You know I'm not well, but that's the truth. Now, let's talk about a couple of Fed presidents. You know how I love Fed presidents. Fed President Mester. This is what she said today. Have you ever seen her? She looks like Skeletor. Google Fed President Mester. She's not human. She's part of whatever things they are over there. Here's what she said. Monetary policy will remain accommodative. I'm reading this. Then she was asked if she would be in favor of increasing the scale of the Fed's asset purchases. And this is what she said. I don't want to prejudge what the Fed may do come December. Okay, very nice. Obviously, we know they're going to be increasing purchases here. Now, here's another thing that rears its ugly head and dwells within the Federal Reserve. I'm going to read this to you. Dallas Federal Reserve President Robert Kaplan on Thursday said the economy could stall in the next 2 quarters with output possibly shrinking in the 4th quarter. How about we're shrinking now, idiot? Duh. Again, you can't make this stuff up if you try to. It's impossible. Oh yeah, I already talked about this. Schumer and McConnell, freak and freak, they have agreed to talk and resume negotiations over COVID-19 stimulus, and the stock market went up. Do you think you'd be able to make this stuff up if you tried to? Like, if you were to write it down, could you make this stuff up? I don't know. And I wrote, how many more times will the market buy a stimulus deal is coming soon bullshit narrative? It's incredible. I guess it's just one of those things. You know, just real quick here. So we understand today we got this abysmal, and I mean abysmal, initial jobless claims number. 742,000 people initial jobless claims. Why is it always unexpected? That's the headline. Huge letters here in gold. Claims unexpectedly rise. Well, I would be willing to bet that if you follow this here blog, you left because this was not unexpected to you. We are in meltdown. We are in free fall. And we got a lot further to fall. You understand? But again, to them, they're shocked. They just can't, they don't understand it. They don't get it. Well, obviously, there's something wrong here. And let me ask you this while we're on the topic. So with regard to the numbers, you know, that they fist feed us, double fist feed, yeah, lots of Vaseline or whatever they use these days. Yeah, lots of it. Do you believe that this number is even real? 742,000. This is what they're allowing us to know. In my view, this number is probably much, much worse. But I would love to hear from you. Do you think that this number is real? Or is this number just propaganda like the rest of it? Yeah, more than likely, I would be willing to bet that you think it's propaganda. All right, so let's just summarize here real quick. Ready? It's lovely. Lovely. We have a market here that was down most of the day until they floated out the story. Again, I don't know how many times they've done it over the last 7 months. A stimulus deal, they're going to start to talk. They've agreed to talk. They've agreed to talk. Understand that this is by design what they're doing here. They are deliberately destroying the middle class. This is by design. All of it. And you know that. They've wiped out a vast majority of the small businesses here in the United States, allowing the corporate agenda to manifest itself, this new world order, this merger between the corporations and this new government system that we have. And again, it's all designed to bring about the two-tier society that I've explained was going to happen like for over an entire decade. So none of this is a surprise to you. Look, the market, I still believe this market does need to give back. I am still short this market. I was short yesterday. I pulled my profit. I'm short the market right now. My Lions, anyone that subscribes to my newsletter knows the exact position I am in. Ticker symbol, strike price, expiration date. I pretty much added to this all day long. And if it goes against me, what'll I do? I'll just close the position and reverse it. That's what I'm going to do. I think the market, and I don't try to pick tops. I don't try to pick bottoms. It's a loser's game. To me, from a fundamental standpoint, this market is just so stupidly overvalued that I think a little pullback is in order. And that, what will that mean? That will mean stocks are going higher. Up, 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 drop, up, 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 up. That's how it's going to go. Why? More debt. You understand? The market wants another hit, and the market is going to get it. All right, with that said, I'm out of here. I think this video has been kind of important. Please share it. A thumbs up always makes me happy. I really do appreciate those thumbs up. And I'll see you in the morning, and it's going to be just beautiful.